I am thine to command. After I have felt the Tremir's shriveled heart burst between my jaws.
Thou mayst tear the warlock's heart from his chest only after I have pried truthful answers from his mouth. Now let us go.
Okay. We have a new party member. And he looks crazy. The party is growing and getting some crazy eyes. So I've gone ahead and, to the best of my ability, I cleared out everybody's inventory. We went back to Prague and sold a bunch of stuff. Obviously, we hung on to some gruesome things, and we got Eric the Mad. Let's start calling him. I guess I could give a title to everybody. Christoph the Simp, Wilhelm the Blood Waster, Serena the Goth, and Eric the Mad. Yeah, we've got him a new weapon. I sold his Warhammer. Hopefully he's not too upset with me with eyeballs like that. Hopefully he's not too upset with me getting rid of his favorite Warhammer. And we gave him a Bastion. And we gave him some stuff to make him look a little less gruesome, being a gangrel and all that. So, I'm hoping... I didn't buy him armor because I'm a cheapskate. And also we all needed blood desperately. So after I sold all our loot, I had to dump a bunch of money into Vitae to get us all back up health-wise and blood pool-wise. So that was a little disappointing, but I'm hoping we're going to find him some at least some leather armor or something along the way here. So he's got a skull cap and he's got some bracelets, but he's got no armor. I suppose I could give him Serena's, but something seems wrong about that. Serena probably needs the armor more than him. And the other thing I'm thinking here, should I go around... Let me see. Eyes of the Beast. Should I backtrack? I mean, this chantry is... You would think there would have been more secret doors, I guess, secret chambers than we ran into. So I'm probably just going to end up wasting a bunch of Wilhelm's blood, like he likes to do. But I think I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to search the chantry with Eyes of the Beast active. And if I find anything, you guys will be the first to know. Alright, so no surprise there. That was basically a major waste of time and blood. Now, I don't even know, actually, unfortunately, I don't even know if increases visual senses will increase your ability to perceive, like, secret doors and stuff. I don't know what increases. There was sort of a red glow around Wilhelm the whole time, so it might just be a fancy way of saying a light spell. I don't know, unfortunately. And, I found out, I don't know if it's good news, but it's news. I found out that the bastard sword that I sold, I probably wouldn't have used a few episodes ago. I was all bent out of shape because I accidentally sold a bastard sword when I thought I sold this fine rapier and used the bastard sword, but bastard swords are two-handed, so I don't think I'm ever going to give Christoph a two-handed weapon, so there's that. Oh, and you know what we should do? We should hear...
Hold silent.
What was that?
Let us begone.
We need to hear Eric's rally cries.
Hold silent.
I don't know what he says there.
Hunting pack to my side.
Hunting pack to my side. That one I got.
All silent.
Something silent? I don't know what he says
Let us
there.
be
Anyway.
gone.
All right. Let us be gone. Hunting pack to my side and odd silent. Oh, should I? Let's have Wilhelm take some vitae just to top off his supply there. Okay, now I think we're ready to head down to the next level here and see what we can. Wasn't there... I thought there was like a magical portal shimmer here when we originally came in here. Interesting. Okay. Looking very similar. See if we have any... See if we have a welcoming committee. In the form of 9 million hoppers or something. Neonates and regents as well, I'm sure. Whoa. Oh, that's Arden. Oh, no. Alright, so we're getting right to it, people. We're probably going to talk with him. Yeah. So he doesn't have any assist. He's gotta have. Alright, I'm gonna take a quick second and save the game here. It just has to be the case that he's gonna summon a bunch of stuff. Alright, I imagine we're gonna have this pointless conversation with him about what I don't know, but let's get to it.
Do not attack me. I shall give thee all thy desires.
Oh, he's a sniveling coward.
I am Christoph Romuald of Clan Bruja. Where is Anezka?
Welcome, Christoph Romuald. Ah, yes. An intriguing woman came unto me. A nun she was, and she was my first nun. That is, she was the first nun who ever came seeking me. Anezka, her name. She sought the lore of the kindred. She sought our secrets. And she sought to learn of thee, Christoph. I was intrigued with such audacity.
Come to the point, Magus.
Yeah, I would
She
choose
seemed
my
to have
words
no
wisely
fear.
here, Arden.
No fear at all. I was dumbstruck. She seemed possessed of the courage of 100 warriors, yet I could smell her fear. Well aware she was of the risk she ran. Was she filled with arrogant self-righteousness? No. She knew her God would not protect her from my hunger. Did she seek martyrdom? No. She clearly clung to her life and lived life with a passion I had not seen before in a nun. Was she mad? Or a mere fool? No. Behind her quiet words, there lurked a cunning mind. She was... I did not know what she was. And in not knowing, I was intrigued.
How come Wilhelm is the only one without or with a weapon?
Strangely drawn to her.
I care not for thy loathsome appetites, Ardan. What became of her?
And she was quite beautiful. Didst thou know? Couldst thou see that behind her wimple, that her hair was long and auburn? Couldst thou see that beneath the shapeless folds of her robe, that she possessed a body as achingly beautiful as any odalisque?
I think you're about to die, Arden.
She chose the wrong profession to make the best use of the gifts God had bestowed upon her. In defiance of heaven, she had buried her talents in the field of the holy orders. Her beauty transfixed me, just as her courage thrilled me. I had never met a woman like her, and I shall never again. I had to have her. I had to make her my own child.
If thou dare to defile her in such a way, I swear I will burn thee to ash an inch at a time.
Thou might show more charity to the only one who can find her.
He baits thee, Christoph, and dawdles for some treacherous purpose.
Yeah, he's...
Let me kill him!
Ardan, if thou dost fail to tell me where she is with thy next breath, Eric will behead thee before thou draw breath again.
I know not. I touched her not, but merely sent her away to the Tzimitzi.
Dost thou take me for a fool? Why wouldst thou send one thou lusted for to thy hated enemy?
My sire would not allow me another child, and I dared not defy him. But I could not bear the thought of another embracing her. So I sent her to the Tzimitzi. They are the only clan that would have no use for one such as she, so I could be sure they would not embrace her. They would simply kill her, thinking her a part of some Tremere scheme.
Devil-tongued fiend! Thou hast sent her to her death. Die!
Wait! She did return from the Tzimitzi.
What?
Liar! The Tzimitzi would have killed her.
Peace. Let him speak.
I asked her how she survived, and she said, her faith sustains her in all things. She even thanked me for sending her to the Tzimitzi. Ah, a most remarkable woman. My spies did tell of a premise revenant that did cower before the pure light of her faith, and sobbing like a child, whispered to her of Golconda.
Golconda? What is that?
The belief that a vampire can be redeemed, cured of the blood of Cain. It is but a legend, and no more, told to give comfort to weak-willed Cainites. Yet no one knows more of Golconda than the great Tremere master, Atreus. She said she would go to him in his chantry in Vienna. She even asked to ride to Vienna in our October caravan of slaves. What a woman!
Where is she? Tell me, or I will split thee in twain.
I delivered her to the Ventru caravan driver, Orsi, and they left 3 days ago for Vienna.
Dog! Thou hast enslaved her.
Ha! Master Atreus will take great delight in her. And now I have finished casting the spell that will destroy thee, thou love-struck clotpole!
Ardon, I will slay thee if it is my last act on earth.
Okay, so he is casting a spell on us? What the heck? Alright, so let's get on him. And let's try not to let him escape. What?
We return to the university in triumph.
Very well. But then I shall go to Vienna and reclaim fair Anezka from these cursed warlocks.
You have learned a new discipline group, Auspex. Okay. Protean presence. Where is Auspex? Auspex. Okay. Heightened sense. Yeah, see, this is what I want to... it's not... I don't know what Eyes of the Beast is, basically. Heightened senses is what I want to use. All right, and I have plenty of experience to allocate, so I have some thinking to do. Oh, does it want... Wait a second. Is it going to give me a chance here to allocate some experience? Okay, so what... Can I go back to... I can't go back to Kristoff. I hit the OK button. Alright, so I have to make some decisions here. I want to improve Wilhelm's strength. I think that's pretty good. Let's improve manipulation. I think he's okay stats-wise. See, I really don't know where to go with this. I wish... Well, let's improve his feeding ability because he's just using way too much blood. He could be a Titan if I give him some blood strength. Let's... Oops, nope, there we go. Blood dexterity, really? Okay, let's see. Blood stamina. Alright, now we've got... Awaken? Oh, see, he needs that. Actually, I need to... Okay, so if I fill all those in for Kristoff, he'll have Awaken. Alright, interesting. I think we're good with Wilhelm. Let's upgrade Aura Perception. What, Yeah, see, I'm not... We should have walked through the Tremere Chantry with her heightened senses, shouldn't we have? Okay, let's give her one there. She needs a little more strength to improve her dexterity as well. And actually, stamina wouldn't be a terrible thing. These are really... why is appearance different from charisma? I mean, you can be homely, I guess, and still be charismatic. Manipulation. I don't know. Let's just... See, I think this is manipulating other beings, actually. Let's improve her perception to 40 as well. We still have fortitude. Grants added protection against... See, she needs to use that more often. Okay. Summon soul. Calls forth wraith to your aid. Let's... Nope, it's too expensive. Really? It's... Why is it... Cannot use yet. Okay, interesting. Takes control of targeted dead creature. Yeah, see. I don't... these are interesting. Lure of Flames. Creates a light of balefire that follows the user. Are we going to run into areas where it's dark enough to where I might need that? Let's see. Let's just do all of this for all of them. And then I think Awaken, I'm just going to have Kristoff do Awaken. And I might as well... Fireball. Wow, okay. Flame Ring. Creates a ring of flame around user. Okay, I don't think she's done, but now she has... So this must be like what the Tremere were using against us. Interesting. Alright, you need to improve your... Nope, you can't improve your feeding? Okay, yeah. You don't have quite the amount of experience. Eyes of the Beast. I don't know what this is. What the heck? Shape of the Beast. Transforms a user into a wolf. It's kind of interesting, but what the heck is animalism? Alright. See, I have a tome of animalism. Beckoning. Summons animals to your aid. Quell the Beast. Lowers frenzy levels and creatures' complacency in targeted creature. See, let's... Nope, too expensive. Cannot use yet. Feral Whispers. Enlists targeted animals to your aid. So would that be like hoppers and rats and stuff? Alright, let's do the same thing with him we did with everybody else. Okay. And then, do we have... No, we don't have enough for... We would have enough to improve his dexterity. There we go. Okay. So now, I can't... See, the problem here is... Wow, we just... Well, first problem is we zipped out of there. Invade the Tremere Chantry hidden beneath the pharmacy on Golden Lane. Okay, we did that. Why is it blinking? And why wouldn't I talk to... Didn't we do that?
Stand thy ground.
We did that for... Did we do that for Ekaterina? No, we did that for the prince, right? Anyway, now that I've still got to... See, I've got to... we got to go down to the university and allocate Kristoff stuff. I'm afraid if we talk to Ekaterina, I'm going to get propelled along the quest or something. So let's take care of his leveling first. Oop, whoops. I just went right back into the university. And then we'll talk to Ekaterina. Let's go down to the sanctum or whatever it is. Lure of flames. Okay, interesting. So I want him to have awakened so I'm not tethered to those damn scrolls. And I'd like to start selling the scrolls because they're probably pretty... Is it not? Oh, it is going to let me. Okay, so he is going... First thing we're going to do is we're going to attend to that. We're going to get him awakened. Should I put more into it? I think I should be at least 3rd level. And then we'll give him some strength if we can here. Alright. I think that's good for Kristoff. He needed that awaken. Now I don't have to worry about the scrolls. I can sell those scrolls. I'm wondering if I should go back to the Tremere Chantry and use Serena's heightened senses to see auspex. Yeah, see, I could invest. I don't. The problem is that I don't know how long I'm going to keep. Okay. I don't know how long I'm going to keep my party members. So I'm trying to efficiently, I'm trying not to have everybody have the same skills. I'm trying to diversify here, but if these guys go away, then what? All right. All that babbling aside, let me save the game real quick. Okay, let's go see Ekaterina. I think we're supposed to be visiting with her. I don't know. I have a feeling like we're in trouble for some reason. I don't know why we got sent to her. First of all, I don't know how we teleported there, because we pretty much teleported there. But, oops, where am I going? I don't want to go there. Whoops, whoa. I'm definitely going the wrong way here. Okay, so let's talk to Ekaterina.
I must take my leave of this city. I am sure the Tremere hold Anezka in their Vienna chantry. I can no longer continue here while she remains in danger.
Ardan was a consummate deceiver. The Tremere have gathered fearsome power in Vienna, and we are not ready for bloody battle with the usurpers. They invited thee to play a sinister game. They know that one day we will have to attack their Vienna chantry, and so they desire to force our hand before we are ready. I shall not be tricked. Only after we have gathered the other clans in alliance may we contemplate a strike against them. We will not venture into so palpable a trap.
Will she die? I understand, but Anezka will die. I think for some reason the Tremere have designs on Kristoff. Who doesn't, basically. But, alright, I guess I have to make the appeal about Anezka.
Anezka will die.
Many have died in the Elder Wars, and many more will die ere Gehenna comes. But fewer will die if we bide our time and heed not the trickery of the Tremere.
See, this is the thing, like, you know, he's still in love with Anezka, so he's never gonna fold easily. I don't know if I want to go to Vienna now, to be honest. Is there more to do here in Prague? If there's more to do in Prague, I don't want to go to Vienna. All respect paid to Anezka and how amazingly unique she is as a woman. I mean, we heard Arden's, well, he was toying with Kristoff and the party, but...
But I cannot simply abandon Anezka to those fiends?
Thou canst and thou must. Thy claim upon her is born in weak-kneed, mortal sentiment. Release such frailties, and spare thyself further wretchedness. We cut our ties to mortals when first we received the blessing of All-Father Cain. Thou hast been reborn in blood, cleansed of mortal claims. Thou art exalted. Thou art immortal. Thou art finally free!
See, I'm beginning to suspect Anezka. There is something odd about Anezka. I don't want to say that she's a Cainite too, but she's doing things that a mere mortal shouldn't. I mean, could all be faith. Or, I don't know, would she be tricking Kristoff? Boy, that would be heart-wrenching, wouldn't it? Yeah, I did. You guys, Katerina, you and I think was it actually Wilhelm that said it, or was it the other guy? Somebody gave me a little speech about how we had to respect mortals, and I'm sort of drawing a blank on who it was.
I thought we Prometheans respect the mortals.
For a bumpkin of a holy warrior, thou dost reason like a Greek sage. Aye, we respect mortal men, but we do not seek kinship with the current breed. For lo these many generations, mortals have been cowed by the cleverness of the Incarnu, their faculties o'erthrown by scheming mages, and their wisdom tainted by demons. The little nobility left in them is tainted by corrupt rulers and priests. The mortals of Carthage were worthy companions. Their base progeny are not worth the spilling of the blood of immortals.
I guess I can give her that much credit, right? And again, I mean, if I were Kristoff, I'm not so sure I'd be devoting my entire campaigning life to chasing after Anezka, but alright, she's a noble woman as any in Carthage.
Anezka is as noble a woman as any in Carthage. We must rescue her.
Brazen brat! Thou hast earned no such right. Even faithful Wilhelm would quake in fear before making such a selfish request.
Okay, he's gonna press the issue. He's Kristoff.
Perhaps, but I make it all the same.
Mayhap in a generation or two, thou shalt be deemed worthy of making such a request.
Now, she's not with the Tzimisce, right? She's with... I'm getting a little confused here. Is she not back with the Tremere? Am I getting lost in the convolutions here? Forgive me, I pray thou one day... I pray, I guess that's supposed to say. I pray thou one day find me worthy of such requests. In generations or two, she will die an old woman even if she survives the Tzimisce. I have... Well, she's trying to rescue me from the Curse of Cain. It's just whether or not I embrace the Curse of Cain. It's really not... Is it about Anezka so much as it is about whether or not Kristoff wants to be a Cainite? I mean... I want Kristoff to be a Cainite, but does Kristoff want to be a Cainite? I have to see how far I can take this. At some point, Katerina is going to... She's either going to end this conversation, punish me, or let me have my way.
In a generation or two, she will die an old woman, even if she survives the Tzimisce.
Then let her die! She chose her path, not thee! She chose to enter the world of vampires. Thou canst not save the foolhardy from their own reckless ways. Remember, like Cain, we are not our brother's keepers.
I dragged her down this vile pit, and I will draw her back again. True, she did not have they have to leave the convent. I cannot say... Yeah, no, see, here's the thing. He's just... I mean, he's never going to say that. He's found his one true sappy love in life, so... I don't, and Kristoff, you know, he's in some ways he's just a simple warrior, and he would never say this about Anezka. So
I dragged her down in this vile pit, and I will draw her back again.
I forbid it. Tread lightly, lest thou arouse my anger and provoke my powers upon thee.
Have I pressed it as far as I can press it? I mean, I don't want to end up fighting Ekaterina. I think that's where we're going here. And they're going to side with they're going to leave the party inside. Do as thou must unto me, but I must rescue her. I know not the fate of my soul, only the state of my heart. Yeah, that's kind of the way how is she going to punish me? Is she going to... But at this point, I mean, I do have the excuse of blaming it on Ekaterina. Would Kristoff take this farther? You know, I mean, do I owe Ekaterina anything? She's the one who transformed me. I mean, there is still that in fact, if I owe her anything, it's vengeance. This is what he would say.
Do as thou must, but I must rescue her. I know not the fate of my soul, only the state of my heart.
Very well. I see thy heart is fixed upon this course, and thou wilt not be denied. Go if thou wilt. Shouldst thou survive the Tremere trap, remember well this freedom I have bestowed upon thee. But I shall not attend this fool's errand. Only a Malkavian would follow thee.
Then call me a moon-mad child of Malkav, for I shall go.
I need help. And I don't mind being indebted to Wilhelm, so I'm not going to forbid him to. I need help.
Wilhelm, thou art true a friend as any in God's kingdom.
A true fool. Mayhap I shall yet see this god of whom thou art overmuch fond.
Or mayhap we shall tear the foul halls of the Tremere down around their scabrous ears, and bring the black heart of their sire to Ekaterina to wear as a charm.
Wilhelm, thou art mad! 2 Cainites cannot survive the house to Hexy.
Not 2, 3 shall go. Though I have no wish to see the inside of another Tremere chantry, I shall discharge my life boon by accompanying the brave Bruja who pried open the jaws of the Tremere trap and released poor Eric.
Yeah,
Where Kristoff goes,
Serena
goes.
and Eric.
Mayhap
Oh no.
4 shall prevail where 1 cannot.
Mayhap I shall have to replace 4 Prometheans.
Come, we leave for Vienna.
Okay, so that's sorted. Yeah, Serena and Eric don't owe Ekaterina anything, do they? I mean, he's Gangrel and she's the heck is she? What's her tribe again? The monastery tribe, right? It's too many damn tribes. Let me see. Leave for Vienna by the east gate. Okay. So that's our next step. I don't have to... Don't have to go see the prince, I guess. And what happened to our sidekick, the Roman guy? Yeah, she's Gabadocian, right? So why would she... So this is the weird thing. Like the thing I still don't understand is the Promethean thing. So I don't fully understand anyway. So somehow letter from Anezka. Okay, that's interesting. Somehow we're all linked by this Promethean ethic, I guess I'll call it, which seems to be to not abuse the mortals, or at least part of it, right? So I guess that's what binds us all to Ekaterina in some sort of at least philosophical sense, rather than like a strict ruling sense. But obviously Kristoff and Wilhelm are Bruja, so there's that. All right, these I don't think I'm going to clear up anything ruminating about it. Let's do what Kristoff would do and forge ahead. Quest log has been updated. Okay. Now, where... Why do I not... Let me look at my inventory here. Let's go ahead and read that.
Kristoff, I have not seen thee since the night thou fled the convent, and I fear thou hast been swallowed by the creatures that rule the night. But dread shall not rule my heart. I am resolved to renounce my holy orders and walk the face of the earth until I unite with thee. And if thou turneth thy face from me, I shall search for such panacea as will restore thy soul and bring the rose to thy fair cheek again. Thou hast captured my heart, and I can do naught but seek thee and make us both whole. Though our cause be lost, yet shall we both be found. Thy immortal love, Anezka.
Okay, now, why does that seems familiar. I think we read that before, did we not? I may have put the other letter in the stash. Now, what I need to do... Let's get past everybody here. What I need to do is I need to... How many Awaken scrolls do I... I'm going to need coin here. Scroll of Awaken, Spirit Scroll of Awaken, Walk the Abyss, Heightened Senses, Spirit's Touch, Fortitude, Spirit's Touch. Alright, so I only really have... Oh wait, no, I've got Blood Healing, Awaken. Alright, so I think I can sell these scrolls, and I've got to sell that. I think it's worth it to do all that. Yeah, see, I'm thinking that this is raising my perception, but it's not. So let me give this to Wilhelm, so that when he uses the Eyes of the Beast spell, this... See, I don't know. Does this make the spell superfluous? Maybe Kristoff should hang on to it. I'm just trying to free up some room in his inventory. He's got a lot of stuff. I kept one healing salve for what reason I don't. Tome of Animalism, yeah. Minimum manipulation. I don't. There's so many things under animalism. I don't. What does that mean? Tome of Animalism. There are many spells under what. When I use the charge in the tome, which animalism spell does it cast? All right. Anyway, now that we have had our chat with Ekaterina, and it sort of went well, sort of didn't. Let me save the game. My decision making. I have to make the decisions that I feel Kristoff would truly make. If I were to choose what I would personally do, I would let Anezka do her thing. I think there is a little bit of sense in what Ekaterina said. She is a willful woman. She did not vet her decisions with Kristoff. She just chose to do it. She is deciding that the Cainite existence is wrong for Kristoff. And that's... somehow that's almost rude. Rude's not the right word. It's selfish. Anezka is sort of doing a selfish thing for her own belief, her own faith, to bring Kristoff back to the way she wants him. Now, of course, Ekaterina turning Kristoff into a Cainite was probably more selfish than what Anezka's doing. It's just the way I see it is, if Kristoff wants to turn, if he wants to look for a way to turn himself back, that's fine. But for someone else to try to find the cure for his Cainite existence is just strange. And the more and more I think about it, now, obviously Kristoff can't lead a holy Christian life anymore as a Cainite, but I do think he can live an ethical, principled life as a Cainite. And there are all the benefits of being a Cainite. Immortality, the incredible powers that he has. It's not all horror and sin, really, I guess. These are tough choices. Anyway, I wasn't supposed to ruminate. I was just supposed to move forward. We've made a decision, for better or worse. And where is Cosmos? That's his name, right? That's Ekaterina's site. Why is he just sort of vanished out of the picture? Should I try to talk to her again?
Do not disobey me, child.
I think I've already done that. Okay, so yeah, moving forward here, we need to, let's go do some selling of a few things, and then we'll head for the East Gate, right? And head for Vienna.
This means traveling through the Bohemian forest. It is beset with werewolves, mortal enemies of our kind. Few Cainites survive the road.
There will be no trouble with the moon beasts while I am near. My clan has made peace with these creatures. We will have safe passage through the forest.
Very well. Let us leave by the East Gate.
Safe passage. Somehow I doubt that, Eric, but I suppose that is good news. Oh, you know what I need to do? I need to heal, because Arden beat me up a little bit. And yeah, now we're going to head to the Armorer first, and then to Unorna. Wonder if this will be farewell to Prague completely. Will we ever return to Prague? No, the guards won't miss us, as many of them as we have killed. Sort of unintentionally. Excuse me. Sort of unintentionally. And there's, let's get some mice. Or some rats. Before we go. They may help us in the forest, you never know. A little blood here and there wouldn't be a terrible thing.
Good day to ye, young sir.
Okay, so selling stuff and then going to Unorna's. I'm not entirely sure why I'm doing this, why I'm going to see Prince Brandel, but it's just the fact that he sent us, or at least recommended, that we go into the Tremere Chantry, right? So, she is watching over us, isn't she? Prince Brandel, fiends and warlocks cavort upon our very doorstep, and neonates what was that? And neonates presume upon princely patience be gone. Okay, so, yeah. I thought it was going to be a waste of time, but if I irritated him a little bit, it was kind of worth it. Is there anything Ekaterina has to say to us? No. How come she's not wasting Prince Brandel's time by being here? Okay. Anyway, let's head for the East Gate. Do I remember where the East Gate was?
Tend me.
Oops. No, that's not what I wanted. I want map. Where? Is this the East Gate? Really? Because this is the north section, right? So this would be east, would it not? As my University Haven, University East. Okay, so that's right. So we're sort of going to the silver mines, but to get there we have to go through that gate, of course. All right, very good. That's where we're headed. Okay, exit to Vienna. Now, are we still going to have to... Well, I guess we'll find out. I'm wondering if we're going to have to traverse the forest anyway. And that werewolves... Are you coming along, guard? We'll have a fifth party member if you want to come. Okay, you're going to get... No, there we go. Northern Ringstrasse. Are we already in Vienna? Wow. Okay, so we made it through the forest. If my geography wasn't terrible, I would know how long of a trip it is from Prague to Vienna, but I don't know. Return to Prague. Okay, so we can go back to Prague if I need to. All right, that's good to know. Church Haven. Really? I can go in there without... Oh, it's a desecrated church. Okay. Now, do I have a stash here? Where is my... Do I have to go all the way back to Prague for my stash? Okay, so this is a haven, sort of an empty haven. Vienna looks like it's almost desolate. Like something has happened to Vienna. Gate to Outer Straat. Okay. And there's... What's in here? Is there... No, there's... What's... Was that... Did I just not see the hole in the Haven Church there? Okay, let's... Move Outer Straat. Guard. Okay. Let me just see where we are here. Okay. Right. So we've got sort of got an inner keep, so to speak. That's where we came in. Vienna doesn't look very desecrated church. That's our safe spot, I guess. Doesn't have a stash for me though. That's unfortunate. I can only attack the guard. I can't talk to the guard, eh? Merchant. Don't want to... How do I switch to talk? Guess I don't. When I need to talk to someone, my icon will change. Count Orsi's courtyard. Okay, so that's into the keep area, I assume. Weaponsmith, nice. What? Let's go see what he has to offer. Weaponsmith. He's hard at the grinding wheel. Hard at work at the grinding wheel.
There are no finer weapons in all Vienna than are herein.
We seek mended armor.
Thou hast an impoverished look, and the demeanor of outlanders. Hast thou coin to pay?
If such uncharitable suspicion is the custom of the land, I am glad to be an outlander.
We are merely weary and dusty from the road. We can pay our way.
We can pay in gold or in blood. The choice is thine, Von Sweeter.
Yes. How may I be of service?
Okay. Looks like he has a pretty standard selection. Yeah, see, this bastard sword is two-handed. That's why we sold the original. What does he have? Anything? Unholy shield. Interesting. Okay, yeah, so you can't... Unholy chain. Why does max 20 faith Okay. Dread Claymore. Two-handed, though.
Fare thee well.
Wonder, can I ever use manipulation on a merchant to get a better deal? Okay, so that's like his inner chambers. That's back out to the street. Okay. We have what here? Southern Ringstrasse. Okay. We're not going to go. Count Orsi is the Tremere we're looking for, right? And this is just like a little alcove that I've brought us to for no reason. And now my party doesn't want to let me out. Okay, there you go. Do we have Eastern Ringstrasse? I need to find the, what is Inner Strasse? Okay, no, that's, all right. I need to find the Unorna of Vienna. That's what I need. Okay, so that's where we came from. We've done the full circle. Let's go to the inner, did it say Inner Strat? What did it say? Inner something. Inner Strat, yes. Okay, just out of, okay, so we're in here. And this was Outer Strat, Weaponsmith. Where are, that's, where was like, didn't I see Eastern Strat and Southern Strat? Am I losing it? Gotta get some chainmail oil or something there, buddy. Plate mail oil or something. You're a little squeaky. I thought that was one of our party members making that noise. Okay, can't walk into the... Can't go in there. Was there... Okay. Don't know, where am I actually exploring here? Is this some kind of chapel or something? Alright, if it is, we can't get to it. Okay, fine. Is there any reason to have come in here? Inner house, locked. Okay, I have a feeling we'll be visiting that at some point. Just not right now. Okay, I just did a circuit there. Alright, well, there's an inner house to visit in Inner Strat. It's all inner. Was there, did I go this way yet? That's to East Strasse, okay. What happens when I go up? Is this... Did I come down these stairs? I don't think I did, no. Teutonic Night Base. Oh, they sound very holy. Actually, they sound pagan, if I were to guess, but probably not. Teutonic. Would that be Christian? Oh, my history is pathetic. I should know that. Okay, so we just have... Count Orsi's Court. Wasn't there... Am I missing something here? Was there not an entrance? Weaponsmith. Yeah, Southern Ringstrasse. Let's go there. And where are we? Oh, we're outside. Really? Vienna is a tad confusing. What do we want to... What's this? Do we want to go there? Am I adventuring somewhere a bit premature? I have a tendency to do that. I get very OCD about exploring the corners of the map before... Whoa. 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 What is that? Okay, that's where they might have Anezka, right? The House to Hex. Am I ready to go there yet? I don't think so. I think we need to go see the Count first, don't we? That's really... Going there, I think, it's a bit premature. It's impressive, the House to Hex, I will say that. Weaponsmith. I'm feeling a little out of place here, I have to admit. I'm not sure if I should go see Count Orsi first, or if I should just go to the House to Hex. I think it's Count Orsi, though.